Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is Toppled, which has a new feature that I want to try out, so stay tuned for that. What should we start with? How about walls? Because it's kind of a, wow, both words had a W on the day I start with walls. Okay, that's lucky. I'm thinking SWA on the left, like swank or something. Let's give it a try. Darn, okay, it's not SW. How about the right word? W-A warty. I would accept that. Interesting. Can't be wacky. How about water? Oh. It could be waiver. What else could it be? That might be it. Waiter. Waiver, waiter, wager. Okay, what about the left word? S-T-R, oh, it's straw. Okay, so that doesn't help because I had all the letters. So we're down to waiter, waiver, wager. Those are ones I can think of. I mean, we could gamble it if it's just those three. Let's try waiver first. Nice. It was the first one I thought of, and that's what it was. Cool. Straw waiver. So you can't have plastic straws unless you've got a waiver. All right, well, let's do Fibble. Each guess has exactly one lie in it. So maybe this C should be gray or yellow, or maybe this M should be yellow or green. One of these is lying. We don't know which. Let's try to start with CO. Now, can I use the A and the M somewhere? It seems unlikely. So I think I need to omit the A and just do CO. We could do could. That's kind of fun. Oh, perfect. Okay, so these C's disagree and these O's disagree. So we know there's a lie in comma and we know there's a lie in could. And so that's two lies in total. But we also know there's a lie between these C's and a lie between these O's. So that's both of the lies, which means these have to all be telling the truth. Now we definitely can't have both C and O. So, and I'm thinking maybe the O is second and we just don't have a C. We could do like an OA type word. What would be a good one to do? I need to think of one first. Well, we could put the A here as well, but I don't know if that's easier. I could also do a CA word, but I feel like the O is way more common than the C, so I feel like it's more likely to be in the word. I can't do today because there's no D. Otherwise, I'd be guessing that right now. Why is this so hard? How about boast? Oh. Oh, wait. I have to use the C because this can't be. Okay, if the O is lying, this can't be. This O would have to be telling the truth. This would be lying, but the C would be yellow. So if I use the O second, I need to use a C in addition to the A. So maybe I'll do something like, oh, I can't do focal, but is there something I can do there? Oh, what about OACH? I can't do coach, but is there another roach? Let's do roach. Oh, well, that was the answer. It took me a while to get there, but I got it in two guesses. We don't count the first guess because it's given, so I got that in two. That's amazing. I'm sure there were plenty of other options, but it was hard to think of something. So cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do Toppled. So the way this game works is we are trying to find 4 5-letter words that use all of the letters once. The golden letters are telling us it kind of built this out of 4 intended 5-letter words called the golden words, and they start with the golden letters. So I like to try to figure out what the golden words are, and there's a new feature that can help with that. So let's start with the F. I think that's the least common letter. So we could do like FR or something. What can we think of here? FR. Like frock or something. So now if I hit this pencil button at the bottom, then that puts frock at the top, but doesn't lock it in. And that lets me try to figure out what these are and see if it works with frock or if I have to redo frock. So at the very least, I'd like to come up with 4 words that start with the golden words, and then I'll lock them in. I can do plush like that. So I got plush and frock. Now I need a word starting with H, probably. Ooh, we got a lot of A's left. Ooh, starting with H is actually tough, huh? I feel like we don't have it. Okay, so maybe I'll do like savor. Put that at the top. We still have flush instead of frock. What can I start with H? Like hockey? And then this isn't a word though. So what are we doing with the F? Okay. Kind of back to the drawing board here. I like hockey. I like that. It could be hacky as well. What are we doing with this F, though? F, like... I'm thinking about harvesting stuff from savor, maybe from plush. How about foray? Is this how you even spell foray? Foray, hockey. We still have plush. And then this would be Silva. Sliva. Slavy. Yeah, it doesn't work. Who uses this V? Okay, I'm going to try, instead of plush, I'm going to try porch. See if that feels better. See, there's no C for this K now. I feel like we're ending in CK, so maybe not porch. Maybe I'll think of a word for this H. H what? That'll be a vowel, right? How about harsh? H-A-R-S-H. Okay. We can do pluck. Pluck and harsh. And then... Yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing with the rest of this. We may have to use the hint mechanic, which is fine. I was just trying to think if I could come up with this without doing that. But okay, we'll use the hint. So let's lock in pluck. If we submit that. So it wasn't the golden word. So we're gonna... I'll lock in pluck and harsh. Let's see if harsh was a golden word. So neither of those are golden words. I'm not surprised. So we're gonna remove them. And we should get clues pretty soon as we try different words. What else had I thought of? I thought of hockey. Let's see if hockey was a golden word. Apparently, it's not a word at all. Okay, how about hacky then? Not sure about that word either. Okay. How about hacks? Okay, so that was not the golden word. We have a clue. We're going to use it. So FL starts one of the words. So let's try flock. Did I try that already? Okay, flock was a golden word. Okay, great. Now maybe we can figure out the rest of it. Maybe not. Can I still do harsh? Did I try harsh? Let's say harsh might be a golden word. Okay, it's not. So we'll remove it. What else starts with H? I'm having a tough time even coming up with words. HA just feels nice. But then what? I like ending in Y here, but I can't actually think of a word. I'm wondering if SH starts one of the words, like... If I can't think of the H word, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do this. Horsey. No. I don't see anything. Like, what are we doing? HA, HO? I feel like those are our options. Maybe HY. But I don't see how it would be HY. So HA feels good because we do have multiple A's. Maybe HI. I haven't thought of HI. What would we even do? Nothing? Right. I'm gonna have to hold off on that. Maybe I can think of some SH words. I can't think of any. I feel like 2 of our words end in Y. Let's just do praise. It's not praise. I think there aren't plurals, but technically praise isn't a plural, but thought maybe. I see larva, but nothing starts with L. Why am I looking at starting with L? Clearly it's Harley. I didn't try to lock in savor. Maybe that did end up being a golden word. It was not, but I have a clue. I'm going to use it. All right, the word starting with S is SA. Interesting. Is it Savoy? It is. Okay. I did not try plush yet. It is plush. So what is this word? Hairy. Gotcha. All right, I figured out the golden words. Nice. They all like fell from the top. That's fun. All right, so my score was 520. Very nice. The draft feature seems useful, but also it didn't help this time. So I like having that, but I wasn't able to figure out. I don't know why I couldn't see hairy. I wasn't thinking about HAI at all, and I should have. So that's just lacking on my part. Anyway, how'd you do? All right, let's do Betweenle. I'll start with lucky. The way this game works is we are trying to narrow down alphabetically what our word is. So we have a secret word, and it's somewhere between the beginning of the alphabet and lucky. Now, by beginning of the alphabet and lucky, I mean you're literally taking all of the words and arranging them alphabetically, like in a dictionary, right? So this orange dot is telling us that we're about middle. We're a little bit closer to the beginning of the alphabet than we are to lucky. we're about halfway. Really, it's 21% of all words are between our guess, or between our answer and this top word, all A's, and 29% of all words are between our answer and lucky. So I'm thinking we need to start with like a D, like drink maybe. Okay, so I didn't quite, maybe still starting with D, but a little bit earlier. Like, I don't know, devil or something. All right, so you can see we're extremely close to devil, 0.42%. That's about 40-ish words. So it could be DA at that point. I don't think we're D, DC, or DB, right? So if we don't want to be DE, we could still be DE, though. I'm going to do a DEA word, like delt, just to see. Okay, so we are DE, and we're about halfway between delt and devil. So the halfway point letter-wise would be like a K or an L-ish. JK or L. How about delta? Okay, so probably DEL then. 0.08% is like about 8 words. A little less than 8 words. But what would it be then? I mean, delis is there. But there haven't been plurals so far. I don't think there are very many DEL words. Okay, what comes before DEL? DEK? I don't think there's a word for that. DEI? Deity? Okay, so DE, if there's a DEI that's late, it might be that. Otherwise, I think it's got to be DEK or DEL, but I don't think DEK has any words. I don't see what else DEI would do. So DEL it is. Our early one. Delay. There it is. Okay. Took me a bit to think of delay. Okay, cool. Well, how'd you do? All right, let's play word 500. Let's start with delay. All red. Love to see it. How about strip? 2 greens. Let's just assume it was the ST because we don't really have any reason to do something else. Stung. All right, 1 green, 1 yellow. So of ST, only one of them can be green. And then we introduced a new yellow here, and there's a green over here as well. I was thinking about whether syrup would work, and then I realized syrup uses 3 greens and strips. It doesn't work. I don't like T second if we can't start with S. So I'm going to say there's no T and that we have the S green here. We're going to need a vowel, so I'm going to say we have the U. And then RI or P being in place. So I guess we could have the I in place. Then we wouldn't have to use the U. What would we do though? Hold on. What is... Okay, maybe we don't use the U. Maybe we use the I in place instead. And then, come on. And what would we want to do? S something something I, but then the U goes somewhere. Or sorry, UN or G get used. We could do SN something I. But the problem is that something is probably a vowel and we only have O available. I don't like this at all, actually, with the SI. Not with what we have left. So maybe we don't use the I here. R is very common. So we could do SR. And then we'd need a UN or G. I've used a lot of letters. I just need to think of something to get more info. I really wish sugar worked. It almost does. No, it doesn't. It doesn't even almost work. Something like surf. Is surf's a word? If it is, I'm going to guess it. Okay. So I think we got the S right. Maybe we got the R right. And maybe the U is just supposed to go somewhere else. So like S something R U. I'd love to do serum, but there's no E. Problem is, it would have to be S-O-R-U. That's pretty much it. Oh, no, it could be... oh, it can't be shrug. It could be shrub. It is shrub. Nice. That triple consonant start is really tough. Cool. Well, I think that was a good solve. How'd you do? All right, let's do the polygonal. We have a 6-letter word today. This repeats and this repeats. So if we did ing, I don't think that that's a word. So what if we do something like er or ed or something like that? What can we do? Something like terser? It's not ER. Okay, I think this is going to be the E then. No, the E doesn't repeat. Ooh, interesting. We know the E doesn't repeat, so it has to be probably here, unless we start with E. We could easily start with E. What if this was like ent? No. See, I liked the 5-letter word with an R tacked on because otherwise, like, this repeated sequence is tough, and it has to involve the T. The T is either here or here. Without being able to end in S, I don't know what would go after this T otherwise. So I think the T goes here. What if this was an A, though? Ooh, that doesn't really look good, does it? I thought it would, but it doesn't. L, maybe? No, let's see. I like a vowel here, actually. Then it would have to be A. Pretty much. Unless I works? Not really. Well, if the T was here, how do we fill this out? And we know the E doesn't repeat because we tried repeating it and it didn't. The second one was gray. Y? A? I? O? See, we don't have something to end the word with in this case. Okay, so I'm pretty convinced the T goes here. What if the E went here, though? If the E went there, then the T could go there. Ah, so then the T doesn't have to repeat. I kind of like that better. And then this is a vowel. Maybe an EA word? Eastus. We can't use the S anyway. Maybe not EA? I don't know. This is really tough. I might have to do a filler after all this. I cannot think of the word. It's not EA. What would it be? E. I mean, the T could still repeat. What about entant? X doesn't work, does it? I don't see how. There's too many options here. I think I need to do a filler. I'm going to actually do botany as a filler here. Ooh, okay, so that placed the T and the N. So I was right about NT. What's this word then? Intent. Oh, I was reading it like it was 2 3-letter words. Like int ent, not intent. Gotcha. Okay, maybe I could have thought of that, but I wasn't on the right track there at all. Yeah, my instinct of ER was good. There's a lot of ERs, EDs. Okay. Let's do the mini. Ooh, what's this one? These two repeat, so basis. I like that. Oh, I really like that. What is this though? There's another word like this? Apparently. Am I reading it wrong? Oasis. Hold on, I can just fill this out. Racis. Easis. Tassis. Yasis. Oh, oasis. I wasn't thinking about the vowels, really. I just counted them. Wow, yeah, basis and oasis differ by one letter. Okay, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do symbol. I'll start with blaze. Ooh, okay, we got one of each symbol. That's quite nice. I think we ending in E is really common, so maybe we're like L here and then E at the end. What would be a good word for that? Huh. Actually, I'm not sure. There must be something. I'm thinking LSE right now. Pulse. Okay, so it is E at the end, but it's not an L there, so it's got to be a B, unless it's a Z. Now, I can't think what would go between B and E there. Maybe IE? I don't know if I like that. Can't be LE. Oh, it could be ombre. It's not. Oh, it doesn't end in E. It ends in L, which is the letter we use twice here. So it's A here and then ends in L. That makes sense. Maybe AIL even? What would we do here? I feel like if it's not AIL, there's not much option. So let's put AIL in there. I don't think whale is spelled this way. It's not. Avail? That actually works because the A was green the only time we tried it. Yeah, it is avail. Okay. Neat. That one was tough. I liked that. Ombre was a neat guess. And it actually confirmed that E wasn't at the end. I thought for sure E would be at the end. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? All right, let's do the blind Fusele. If I start with a veil, it's kind of problematic because it hides that A there. So let's come up with something different. Let's just do stare. Get that SRE, and that's pretty good. All right, we got the S. Where's the R go? Could it go at the end? We could try, I was going to say sorry, but actually the R can't go forth. Maybe sonar. All right, the R is here, because there's no words that go SR as far as I know. Oh, it could be syrup. Remember I tried to guess syrup earlier today? Okay, it's not. I think I got all of these placed, but I'd have to use I have to use vowels here. That's kind of what I want to do, but I don't know what I would do here. Oh, I bet it's SPR. I bet we're SPR sprig, maybe something like that. But I have to do vowels here, so I'm definitely gonna put an I here. I really don't care what else I do, unless I can include a G. Including a G would be great. Ooh, what can I do to include a G? Sigil? Let's do it. There is no G, but I think it's SPRI. So it's not sprig. What is it? S, D, F, G, A. Oh, yeah, sorry. Sprit is a word. You know, I wonder if it's RIP at the end. This twist does not tell us whether it's yellow or green. That's kind of annoying. That's the point of it. But oh, it's strip. Got it. Okay, that was much easier than I thought. Cool. Well, those are the games for today. I had fun. Hope you did too. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.